Welcome back to a new but different episode of Real Business Roundtable.
All right.
Today we're going to be talking about a plan that we're thinking about doing, and there's a reason why. And we're gonna talk about it today because it could if we get a lot of traction out of people wanting this, then we're going to do it. It sounds a little cliche, but just to
it's mainly for the DIY people.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, we meet with people all the time and talk to them about growing, consulting, marketing, anything that has to do with positioning your business to grow. We've talked to people about it. At the end of the day, there are some people out there who don't have the resources to pay for an agency, who don't have the resources to pay for consulting, who want to get to a point where they can, but maybe they have trust issues from past experiences. Maybe they're younger and they just started off a digital company, or they just started off whatever.
Or they have an in-house team already of like a couple guys.
They have an in-house team of a couple guys. If you and that's what kind of is causing us to want to do something like this. Like I said, it's cliche, but I think we're gonna start with training, and it's not going to be like a course. Like, it's a course, but we don't want to call it a course. At the end of the day, what we provide to clients works. We brought home improvement companies double in revenue.
Well, it's gonna be live one-on-one training and advisory on what you and your staff can do in-house without relying on an outside agency. So this does involve uncovering some resources, like connections and resources, and obviously they got to sign an NDA. But if they want to learn how to do all this stuff and some of the secret sauce that we are okay with releasing, you guys can sort of do it yourself. Obviously, it's going to come with a price point, but you'll never really need another agency again.
Probably not.
And then possibly some tools we can give you access to that would come with a price point. But we can kind of give you the tools and some of the contacts that we have, and it would allow you to do all of this stuff in-house. So say you're a home improvement company, but you pay 4 people in marketing right now on salary, and you're looking at hiring an agency like absolutely excessive and crazy, which is fine, is understandable. We can take those folks under our wing and make them rock stars and produce actual movement and big leaps in revenue.
Another aspect that we're going to be doing, which is more of the course side, is going to be a checklist, videos, blueprints, how-tos, and it's all going to come in a package, in a course package, one-time payment type of deal. And it's going to have everything that we do that has provided a lot of success to the mass market, to the person who wants to grow without using an agency, to a person who doesn't have time to learn this whole marketing thing. It's going to be a step-by-step, and that we're thinking about doing it. The only thing that's turning us away is the entire market and all of social media. All you hear about is courses. Courses from gurus hearing.
We just never
gurus
did it.
there. We've never done it because it's too saturated. We don't see the value in competing and whatever. But we're talking to enough people where it's starting to make more and more sense. And this is coming from people who have genuine experience running these campaigns and scaling these businesses.
We have the experience, we have the track record, we have the proof. So it's one thing to be some online guru just talking shit with an Australian accent or whatever.
What good is a fast car, a flash house, and a gold-plated dunny to me? Absolutely no good at all.
Yeah, what have you actually done, dude? Like, what? Show me what you... All right. But we actually have quantifiable, provable case studies, business by business by business. I know that a lot of the YouTube people throw around some really big numbers. We're talking about real world small business. We're not
someone just starting off.
We're not talking about some of the crazy stuff you see that's borderline unbelievable, and then your bullshit radar goes up, and then you're like, I don't. Yeah. So what we're trying to get at is, if you are a small business in a variety of industries and you want to do better, but you just say you've been in business for 10 years, and your promotion, advertising, marketing, growth, sales is all done in-house, and it always has been, and you just want someone to come in and give it a tune-up. We will give you that one-on-one attention to fine-tune everything, but you'll have the resources of a highly experienced team and people that actually know about your industry and how to grow it if you have a business in that industry.
Yeah, it's all gonna be kind of like tiers. It's all gonna be packages and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm always on social media, and I'm seeing all these people selling these courses, and it's not necessarily about making all the money. It's not necessarily about that. It's about me watching these videos go, but that doesn't seem realistic, and that's not true. And all these people are watching it, and people like me when I was younger, and I was seeing these things, and I was thinking, oh, I can buy a Ferrari if I do this. It's not really how it works. It's not realistic, and there's no true step-by-step on how to do these things. I bought into these courses just to understand how people do it and to see, okay, maybe there is something I don't understand, but once you get this knowledge and you get this blueprint that actually works, it's like logic. It's like logic, but it takes time to understand it. So we're talking about the people starting off, small businesses, different tiers of things that we're going to provide. Maybe we'll do a website. Maybe we'll do something. I'm not sure. But I have screenshots. We were talking about this for hours. We have everything laid out.
Yeah, guys, girls watching, we know what we're doing. I don't know what.
I love when he says
I don't
that.
know. I don't know how to. I just like, cause you know what it is. There's so
Should
many,
we just go
There's so
flash
many
the
bullshit.
cars and-
There's so many bullshit artists online, and what happens is they clouds the genuine, true experts and the people that actually get their hands dirty and know what they're doing and how to do it and position your business for that next level or double, triple, quadruple sales. And it's usually a few very simple tweaks. Because we go into situations all the time, and 9 times out of 10, they are not doing certain things correctly. And we're like, change this and change that and watch the magic happen. And the problem is sometimes to make those moves, it takes courage and it takes drive, it takes resources, it's not free. But if you do make those certain moves and those certain investments, and again, this can all be done in-house. We'll just kind of give you the map. Also, in certain situations, if you chat with us and you want a one-on-one and we kind of give you like the guide.
It's consulting.
If you want someone to help you implement it, say you don't have an in-house team, but maybe you're DIY, I'm going to do it myself. Totally fine. We'll outline everything for you. Custom for you. It's not boilerplate. Customized for you. If you don't have the bandwidth to implement, we'd be more than happy to discuss that. But let's first kind of figure out what's going on, how to fine-tune things.
Now, that kind of leads me to my question to the audience, to the people who would be seeking value in this. I'm still trying to understand. This concept is there. We understand the content is there, the videos, the breakdowns, the tools, the softwares, the resources, they're all there. I'm trying to figure out the best and absolute most convenient way to provide this. And now I find myself doing research on this, and all of a sudden I'm getting, spammed with a bunch of videos on, oh, you're trying to do your own course. Oh, you're trying to do this by these gurus. I want to get input from, like I said, the people who are going to be using this product and using this resource. What is the best way that I should provide this? And maybe it's someone who's done a course before. Maybe it's someone who's watching this who's like, okay, yeah, let me give me some input, give me some like a tip. Maybe there's a platform that works best, or maybe we do a Discord type vibe, or maybe we sell a folder. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going to be yet. There's going to be a lot of content in there. There's a ton of stuff that's going to be involved if we do it. I want to hear from people who have experience doing this. Give me some tips. I would appreciate it. Because at the end of the day, there's a bunch of bullshit online, a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm going to tell you, a part of it is going to be like, okay, watch this guy, watch this guy, watch this guy if you want to learn about this. Just as small tips and tricks, because there are people out there who talk about really good, accurate, good information. It's just all good stuff. And then there's people out there who just drive Ferraris and Lamborghinis and take videos while they're doing, oh, I made $550 billion last week at my pool in Africa.
What are these?
Who the fuck gives a fuck? I want to know about the business aspect, and we keep it real.
What are these people talking about?
Should we drive Ferraris and flash? Maybe we should make a video doing that just to be like, hey.
We'll probably get a lot more clicks.
Yeah, probably. yeah, probably.
But that's not what it's all about. It's about improving. It's about having a healthy fruit tree that's bearing more fruit.
And how to do it.
What can you do with that? Yeah, you can have a better quality of life. Maybe get a couple toys. Maybe you're able to pay tuition for your kid's college. Maybe pay off your mortgage. Who knows?
Or for your young kid, maybe you can allow yourself to travel and enjoy life.
Even though I love cars, it's not just about that. It's about turning those knobs.
Financial freedom
in your business.
What is that one? What is that one where it's like you get money every month for not doing any work? Financial freedom, passive income.
Real estate is not necessarily passive. You have to
real estate. How could real estate be passive income?
Some people say if you have rental properties, it could be passive.
Oh yeah, okay. I take that back.
You have
so far. I was thinking about
someone's got to manage those properties.
I was thinking about a realtor. Yeah, that's a lot of work. But I mean, they do. You know, if you got Here are some. Let's stop. Let's use the one thing that people like to see is money. How much money have we made, people?
Okay, so let's take restaurants. For example, restaurants. Some positive numbers that we've seen is 700,000. 12 months later, going to 4 million. We've seen a restaurant that went with our program, started at around 700,000 and went to 7.2 million, and that was over many years.
Home improvement companies. We've helped them go from 2 million to 12 million in a single year.
Yep, absolutely. We helped another home improvement company go from 2 million to 6.5 million. We have helped.
Actually, we had one home improvement company go from right around 2.5 million to $20 million a year on strictly organic.
Yeah.
So this stuff is going to be in a fucking package over 4.5 years. 20 fucking million a year. Sold the company. He's chilling.
Yeah, and this is all stuff that you can verify. This is real stuff that we've actually done, and it's. The proof's in the pudding. When you have done something over and over and over again for a variety of industries, you start to be able to kind of do it for somebody else, do it for someone that's working a different market or whatnot. But we have the experience. We work with many, many more industries, but I'd be sitting here talking, like we've worked with law offices. We've helped law offices attract the right types of cases that they're trying to see more intakes for. I don't know the numbers. I do know a rough. For example, one attorney was seeing about $60,000 in new billings every week, but he was a fairly new attorney. But he came out swinging, saw improvement, followed our program, and saw numbers like that come in. We've worked with. You name it, almost every single industry. If you have a business and you have potential customers, and most importantly, do you have competitors that you need to compete with and maneuver around? We're the guys that you want to talk to. If you own a small business and you want to double or triple or quadruple, and you have a great offering, great customer service, and everything about you is great, other than turning the dial, we're the guys to talk to. So leave us a comment. Send us a DM, give us a shout, let us know if you're ready to grow, and we'll try to put something together for you.
Yeah, I just want to leave it off at this too. It's not just for the small businesses. It's also for people on, they started a TikTok shop. Maybe they're trying to make some extra income on the side. They have a small business. Maybe they're trying to do this, that, drop shipping, this, that, whatever. This could literally apply to anything. It could legitimately apply to anything. As long as you understand certain aspects, which we'll draft out for you, market research, copywriting, this, that, whatever it is. Templates, all that stuff.
And you know what? And you know what? If someone truly is passionate about growing and just wants to pick our brain at no cost for like 5-10 minutes, totally fine with me. And that's just to show,
Watch the shit blows up and we
just
just
to show the audience, like, I'm not trying to make a quick buck. I make money elsewhere. I'm talking about if you genuinely want to grow your business and you've been operating for a while and you're stuck at 2 million, you're stuck at $1 million, and you kind of not floundering, but you plateaued. Pick our brain. We'll talk about our program and our capabilities. There's absolutely no pressure. Just know in the back of your head that if you're ready to double or triple with the guys.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. We hope you enjoyed the information we shared today. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified every time you post a new
You could do so. You could.
new.
Peace out.
I can't.
You gotta do the kid again. Yeah. Do the kid.